Welcome to Blind Master Productions.
And now, here's your host, DJ Blind Master. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Simbus. My name is Nasco Cleland, and I am a YouTuber in a way, not quite, but I am Blind Master Productions, DJ Blind Master, and I will be helping you guys today on behalf of the team. And just a lot of people have been asking in some way, can we have a tutorial? Can we have a tutorial? And then I said, yeah, let's have a tutorial because this will help both people who are playing now currently and those who will be playing in the future, because this is a beta test version of a driving simulator developed by Lucas Nunes, who's from Brazil, and his whole team. So I'm going to show you just the menus and what they're all about, what this game is all about in some way. Not quite, but I'll show you just the website so you can hear what the game is all about. And there's a lot of vehicles you can choose from. There's a lot of routes you can take in Brazil already. So there's a lot of choices you can do in some way or another. So I appreciate you guys being able to tune in some way, either on audio or whatever. This is going to be pretty much an audio tutorial of Simbus. This is an exciting game. I had to learn it for a while, but hopefully I'm able to teach you guys correctly how to steer the bus, how to do all these things, that we can make sure that we are moving in the right direction. Welcome to Simbus, and I am your dispatch officer for the United States. We are still waiting for the United States to be developed for the routes, but that's okay. Or routes if you're in England and other places, as my Texas speech would say. So I'm just going to go through the menus now, and then we'll go on from there. So first, you need to know that there's simulation.
Profiles.
Already was on it.
Profiles.
Profiles.
Settings.
Settings.
Learn sounds.
Learn sounds.
Check for updates.
Check for updates.
Visit our website.
Visit our website.
About.
About.
Exit.
And exit.
Simulation.
So just let you know, simulation is basically where you choose your route, what bus you're going, what bus service you're going to take, and what type of vehicle you're going to use for the bus. So that will be explained later. But I'll keep in mind there's a lot of vehicles, both automatic and manual transmission. Next is profiles.
Profiles.
I'll press the letter P. By the way, this menu has first letter navigation, which I love. You just have to press, if you memorize the menu, you just have to press either, for example, E for exit, and S for simulation, and P for profiles. As long as you know that, you can be able to navigate the menus much faster than just pressing the up and down arrow keys, which is fine, but I think it's a lot better. You can press the letter C for check for updates, V for visit our websites. You get the idea, right? So let's talk about profiles. Profiles is easy to do. All you have to do is follow the instructions: your name, your email, your birthday, your date of birth, and a choice if you want to create an online profile or just leave it as it is as a local device profile. You just click on the checkbox to agree to the terms and create profile, and you're done. If you're gonna do an online profile, cool, because you can also chat on that, and I'll show you that too, how to chat on there at some point. I won't do it right now. The biggest thing I want to focus on is people are having problems with turning and stuff like that. We'll go through that as well, but obviously you can suggest more stuff, and I'm willing to help out as much as I can for these tutorials. Okay, so finally, also something I ran into, which I'm gonna have to figure out with Lucas and the development team, is that I was trying to create a new profile, and I deleted it from my my online. I deleted it from my my local device profile, and then I realized then I found out that when I was creating it again, it said, oh, by the way, this email address is already here. I'm like, it's already registered. So I don't know if that's just what happened to me as a user error or what. So I will see about that. But if you do run into that, don't worry. I ran into the same issue. If you delete your profile and then recreate a new one, and it says that's named, it's under that registered email address, and it cannot create it, then you're in the same boat as I am. So I'll make sure to get that taken care of, and I'll keep you posted. That's how the tutorials. I won't exactly tell it unless I need to, but keep in mind, both future and now people. Okay, so now that we're done with the profiles, there's nothing much to talk about anymore about that. Settings. And then we'll go in here now.
Simbus settings. Use the arrow keys to navigate. Enter opens. Escape goes back.
Just so you know, the word escape instead of escape. That's just a translation error. Keep in mind this was originally, and that's what the language is going to be up here. It was originally in Portuguese.
General.
So there's general. Simulation. Speech.
Advanced. Back. Simulation. General.
So keep in mind the advanced, you can turn that thing on, the mode, but all it is up there is generating a diagnostic file, I assume, and I don't know if that's the right assumption, but someone can obviously correct me. I believe that's going to be for debugging purposes, so if somebody needs to generate a diagnostic file, you just share it with the developer if something goes wrong, just for that kind of purposes.
General.
Alright, so general.
Settings. General. Language. English.
I have it on English. It's already set to English, which is nice because, again, I'm from the United States, so it probably recognizes it.
Player. Nosco.
There's myself, Nosco.
Game music. On.
The game music is on. Keep in mind about the game music. I've noticed that it can get really, really loud. So if you want to do that, you just page up and page down like this.
Music volume 10%. Music volume 5%. Music volume 0%.
So page up, we'll turn it up. Page down, we'll keep it down. I'm gonna just leave it off at this point, so we can actually talk, because for at least a minute, and then I'll turn it back up at the end.
Advanced mode enabled.
So advanced mode is enabled. That's what I talked about. The advanced.
Restore defaults.
Restore defaults.
Back. Game music player. Nosco.
So let's go to my player menu here. I didn't see this before. The player Nosco menu here.
Settings. Player.
So this is player.
Name. Nosco.
My name, obviously.
Type. Player.
I am obviously a player.
Statistics.
Statistics and then back. So if we go to statistics, I don't know why I can't say it correctly. Statistics. I don't know why it's a hard word to say.
Statistics.
So this is where it'll tell me how much I've played and things like that. So let's go through this menu.
Kilometers driven, 681.9 kilometers.
So I traveled about 682 kilometers, which is, I don't really want to do any math right
Routes completed, 3.
I completed 3 routes, or 3 routes, as Emma, my voice, my NVDA says.
Accidents, 176.
I had 176 accidents.
Time played, 45 hours, 38 minutes, 52 seconds.
45 hours, 38 minutes, and 52 seconds of play time. That's a lot.
Back. Simbus settings. Use the arrow keys. Simulation.
So let's go to simulation now.
Top blank. Settings. Simulation. Use GPS by default. Uses a GPS system whenever available, so you don't need to keep checking the route panel in the vehicle. Disable this for a more manual driving experience. Enabled.
So, yeah, so there's a thing going on here where it will tell you when you have to turn, different crossings. They call it the vehicle panel. That's when you use the number keys. And keep in mind, I'll tell you about that later when we talk about driving somewhere. That's going to be very important. There's also some new things that are going to be coming some point as well as we go. But that will be, again, something as an update thing from the last tutorial. Just to let you know, if anyone's been wondering, this is only for Windows. This is not available for Mac or Linux. So I just want to let you know that this is editing Nosco, but I hope to continue to work with you guys. Thank you.
GPS voice.
So you have to have SAPI enabled for this, for your GPS voice.
GPS voice. Use different voice. SAPI enabled.
So this is use different voice.
Current voice. Speech volume 80%. Speech rate 4. Test GPS voice.
Now I use Stephanie.
GPS voice configured correctly.
Back. Settings. Emergencies enabled.
Emergencies are enabled.
Breakdowns enabled.
Breakdowns are
Weather.
enabled. Weather, in this menu, there's a dynamic weather in there. That means that you can turn it off and on, and I'll tell you, hey, you want to change anything, or you want the weather to change as you kind of go, or just keep it the same, then yeah, that's just how it works.
Edit controls.
Edit controls. Good segue in here because I did change some things in here. This shows all the commands that's already as a default. I did change a couple of things. For example, the service brake was originally, and that'll help you to slow down for a while, really fast. But if you press the 0 key, typically it will change the speed really fast, and that's called a service brake. That will help you slow down. There's the engine brake, which is the letter R, and shift R is, you can cycle between stage 2 and stage 3 because it's already on stage 1. That means it will just help you slow down again the bus. But that's the same. But the only things I changed is the left and right arrows. It was originally shift and left and shift right. That was supposed to be for turn signals. Left and right arrow, is now mine. I remapped it. Remapping keys we talk about, and just because it just makes more sense to me. I don't like the shift left and shift right. It just makes it a little bit more, I don't know. I just like the easier way to do it. So left and right for me, and down arrow is the service brake.
Back.
And that will be useful. The turn signal right now doesn't do anything really. Doesn't help the vehicles, but it would typically in real life. So just use it just for the sake of it.
Simbus settings. Speech. Advanced speech.
So we have speech, and this will...
Settings, speech. Force SAPI, disabled.
So if I turn on Force SAPI, it's going to switch to a different voice.
Force SAPI enabled. Force SAPI enabled.
Force SAPI disabled.
It does lag a little bit. Keep in mind.
Force SAPI disabled. Speech rate, 0. Speech volume, current voice. Test voice, back. Simbus setting, advanced, back. Main menu, use arrow keys and enter to navigate. Page up and page down, learn sounds.
Okay, cool. So now we're back in the main menu. We need to do much. It was like, current voice, blah, 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 speech rate. You can deal with that if you want to do SAPI. I've been hearing a lot of things that it's been kind of hard to navigate because it can be a little bit laggy. So, also the ice cream truck is here, so that's fun. Anyways, alright, so now...
Learn sounds. Learn sounds.
Let's go to learn sounds. So the music is still off right now.
Open curve.
So here's all the things. Some of these do change in the next update. So I'll let you know. These are not. Don't assume that it's going to be the same because there's been some changes going on in the test version that I'm doing right now. That's not public yet, but once it's public, then I can actually talk about talk about which ones completely changed. But I can tell you. Or I can tell you what has changed, but I can't tell you what they sound like until they actually get here, because that's not the point. So, now there's an open curve. That's just going to tell you, hey, you're about to curve.
Sharp curve.
That's a sharp curve.
Curve completed.
That is a...
Collision curve completed. Collision warning. Road boundary warning. Emergency alert. Wait to pass. Traffic free. Stop. Speed camera. Sign. Toll. Gas station. Platform. Left turn indicator. Right turn indicator.
Well, when you're doing the left turn indicator, and I'll tell you about the boundary warnings and stuff like that a little bit later, but these are just kind of the game sounds you can listen to. It just lets you know that you're turning. So if you're turning your steering wheel a amount of degrees, it will eventually turn your bus.
Green traffic light. Yellow traffic light. Red traffic light. Gate guide, entry/exit. Red traffic light, gate guide, entry/exit. Seatbelt alert. Overspeed alert. Lateral offset, lane center.
Now, by the way, lane center, when it says lateral offset, it happens when you're near the center of the lane. So it'll make that sound. Well, again, we'll talk about that in a different tutorial. But right now, what you heard over just a second ago was over speed alert. That happens if you're over 5 kilometers or so, and it will be miles eventually. Once we get the US developed. Hopefully this game, these menus were helpful, and if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. I'm excited to work with you on this tutorials as we go. So if this is very helpful, let me know, and I'm excited to see where this could lead. Thank you, Lucas, again for doing this. Also, there's a visit the website, and you can hear what it's all about, and it shows like the credits and stuff like that. But that I actually don't really need to show you that one, but it's right here if you need to know how to contact. I'm sure there is some contact information you can look at, and just like downloading the game. We also do have a WhatsApp group, so if you do want to join that WhatsApp group, it is available on I believe it's on their website actually too, I think. So if you have any questions or anything, just let me know, and we hope to continue to bring you the international support you need to play this game, Simbus.